Well, a very, very good afternoon to you. Bonjour, bienvenue, and welcome to the second quarterfinal of today via Polo Line TV. A big hello to all of you if you're tuning around the world. We've had lots of people drop us messages saying where you're tuning in from. Please do that. Please drop us messages via Facebook or WhatsApp me direct if you want. It is the Chantilly Polo Club. It is the Open de France Barnes 2025, and it is Kazakh versus Talendrakis, two big powerhouses, two big organizations that have found themselves into the quarterfinals. And talking about big organizations, there is the man behind the Talendrakis there, Edouard Hugues Carminac. Edouard and Hugues, father and son, Edouard Carminac, taking to the field. I'm Carlo De Martinez, and a very, very big warm hello to you all. What an exciting quarterfinal we just had between Esso and between the Tedalou team. It was very close. It was down to the wire. Went into overtime. It was thrills and spills, and it was unbelievable, really. It went down literally to millimeters, and it was Esso that joined into the next spot of semi-finals. So Esso into the semi-finals, Octagon into the semi-finals, La Magdalene into the semi-finals. And who will it be? Talendrakis, they are undefeated throughout this tournament so far. Undefeated, won every single qualifying match. Super strong, father and son duo alongside Gonzalo Ferrari and Juan Martin Zubia. Now, what we do want to talk about is the lineups. Kazakh, they have a team happening in the Jockey Club Open in Argentina at the moment, and that'll be being played later on this afternoon. French time, it's 1 o'clock Argentine time and 3 o'clock. Over here, it's all about the quarterfinals. Kazakh at the one, the patron Sebastien Elgoton, 0 goal. Ramon Coladin, 2 goals at number 2. Simon Prado, 6-goal handicap at number 3. And at the back, the man that won it last year, he is title holder. He won it for La Fija Sandbox. It is, of course, Francisco Elizalde of 8 goals. Title holder of last year's Open de France. And he is a Palermo finalist as well. Now let's have a look at Talendrakis. At 1, it is son Hugues Carminac, 1 goal. Gonzalo Ferrari, 7-goal handicap, Gonza. And Juan Martin Zubia, 8 goals. And what a game he has been having. What a tournament he has been having. What a season he's been having. And at the back, the patron, the big man that's so strong on the European level and a big supporter of polo for 20, 30, 40 odd years, Edouard Carminac of 0 goals. Both 16-goal sides. And we are super looking forward to this last quarterfinals. It is a bid for the last spot in the semi-finals. And one of the most sought after competitive European calendar tournaments. It really is. It comes at a very long season in September. It comes at a big season after Sotogrande, after the UK, and both of these teams playing super well in the UK. I mean, look at Kazakh. They made the final of the British Open, and they made the final. They couldn't quite beat La Dolfina alongside Adolfo Cambiasso and Mir Cambiasso. Nico Pierres was with that team, but it is all about Francisco Elizalde and Simon Prado with these guys. We are away here at the number 1 chukker. 5 chukker match. No free changes. And it will be Simon Prado. Just, he has to fight around a little bit for that. But look at how well Gonza Ferrari's really playing with him there and just trying to keep that pressure on him. Simon Prado gets a very nice release up the field. Falls to Fran. Fran just leaves that behind. He'll come back to it. Zubia's waiting. Francisco with the release. Intercepted. Come on. Coladin, the number 2, just coming through. Is he taking it a little bit too far? Zubia has been, what a tournament he has been having. Picks it up. Scored most of Talendrakis' goals. Now, Talendrakis, they won the Open de France. They are winners from 2022. They did win this title back in 2022. Oh, that's a great backhand. They've also won the Coupe d'Or in Deauville in 2024. And look at that. That's a lovely finish from Gonzalo, should I say, Ferrari. And he pops it in to open up Talandrakis' on the scoreboard. What a win in 2024, Talandrakis. What a year they had. They won the Cartier Queen's Cup. That was with Ali Musio and Polito Pierres. They took the title in England. And same time, they won the Deauville Gold Cup, the Coupe d'Or. They were winners there. And then this year, they've won the Coupe d'Or again. This year just gone. And the Coupe d'Argent. So they've won 2 titles already, Talandrakis. And they're looking for their 3rd title. They've won the Deauville Gold Cup. They've won the Coupe d'Argent in Deauville. And they are looking for the Chantilly Open de France 2025. Let's see what happens. Kazakh, super strong. They won it in 2023. This title, they've been in finals many years. They won a couple of years ago. So both of these teams, huge organizations on a global circuit, big in the European circuit. 2 French patrons. We are an elite we are rarely seeing in France, which is why it's making the last 5 years this tournament has absolutely exploded. We've also got a Women's Open coming in a few days' time as well. The French Women's Open attracting some of the biggest stars from the international scale, from USA, from England, from Argentina, representing 11 nations between all of those teams. There's the shot. What a brilliant shot from Gonzalo Ferrari. It gets picked up, though, and swept really nicely by Ramon on this grey. He just checks up. Ramon Caladin releases up to Zubir, but Zubir, Sebastian Agaton in front of him there. Ooh, we've got a Francisco Elizalde, we've got a Sebastian Agaton looking at the umpire, but we had a Zubir. Let's have a look here. Juan Martin takes it on the near side. Sebastian's moving around a little bit in front of him, Agaton. I think they will blow the whistle for that, unfortunately. And Talandrakis get their first penalty of the match here on Terrain 1, ground number 1. 8 grounds here at Chantilly. You can see all the flags flying high. There's horses everywhere. Well, at least 1,200 horses here. And this tournament attracting the latest stars like Pelon, Sterling, Sapo Cassette we just saw win in extra time. Juan Martin Zubir now playing. Francisco Elizalde, title of last year. La Fia Sandbox, he won. He's playing now. We've got Capella playing for Clinova. Facundo Fernandez Charente, some big superstars. Oh no, Zubir. Now I was about to say Zubir has been hitting nearly all of his penalties. And he's been sort of 99% record. And he's just put that one wide. Oh no, he didn't hit that one well at all. He looks up at his stick, shakes his head. Okay, here we go. Kazakh. Bring the ball in. Oh, Fran has a little bit of a miss hit, but he goes back round for it and asks for a bit of speed from his pony. Look at this horse flatten out. He is back, straight back. He leaves it behind. That was really nice for Simon Prado. Prado back up to Fran. Fran tries to steal it. Ferrari comes in. What a steal from Ferrari. Really well, Francisco. He is Mr. Dynamic threat. He runs and guns, but he's also great in defense, great in attack, and often leading goal scorers in many a tournament. He was leading goal scorer for the British Open for a long time, and he's been pretty good over here for Kazakh. But Talandrakis, probably Juan Martin Zubir, will get the leading goals for you and bring that to you at half-time. Zubir coming down. Oh, just keeps it in possession. That was nice. He knew he had Ferrari behind him. Ferrari now back to Zubir. Lovely play from both of those guys. Interlocking really well. Undefeated, remember, throughout this tournament so far. Oh, back to Ferrari. He's come back to cover. Fran can't reach it. Zubir comes back near side. Ooh, nice. Fran comes in to challenge. Still there. In comes Ferrari. In comes Oog. Oog with the backhand. Lovely. There's the shot from Zubia. Will it go? No, it needs saving, and it's saved off the line from Prado, from Simon. Brilliant save up to Ramon Colladine. Brilliant. And look at Fran. Look at Fran open up, and look at that horse go. God, he just gets in front of Ferrari. Can he finish? This is beautiful from Francisco Elizalde. And this is what I mean. He's a dual threat in defense and in attack. And what a finish. What a goal. He just kept it in front. He just kept it away. And he just managed to finish. But the finish, the expertise, smooth as you like. Classic Francisco Elizalde. Minute on the clock. 2 to Kazakh. Runners up in 2020. Ooh, Fran tries to get to that one. Stolen by Oog. Oog gets the backhand towards his father, Edward. Or to Zubia. Zubia picks it up. Martin. He is so calm under pressure, this lad. Young, but so experienced, head on his shoulders. Great strike up the field. Ferrari interlocking well with Zubir. They know exactly where each other is now. There's only one man going back. It's Ramon Colladine. He looks over his shoulder. He's just got to go back and help with Zubir. Oh, Zubir nearly his pony put in a little stop there. Decided that it wanted to go one way. Zubir had to sit and hold on to that one. He nearly went out the side door. Great, brilliant read by Ferrari to try and chase, but look at this. This is really nice. Back by Kazakh. Ooh, gets something to it. Oh, everybody stops. There's the release. Oh, he's done it. Wow, Simon Prado. Everybody was round him. He looked up. I think people were looking for the whistle, and he looked up. There was nobody there. Watch this. Look, everybody just stops. And boom, there it goes. And he finishes. So there we go. 3 to Kazakh. They start a very good Chukka, scoring 3 goals. Talandrakis, nothing on the scoreboard as yet. We're going to go to a quick break as we change horses here. Check out the goal from Hero de Carril. He played yesterday. It's a brilliant goal in his match. And we will be back in a few moments. Thank you very much. Carril did so good to get back there in time. Capella comes back in on Facundo Precedente. It's over now, coming towards, picked up. This is lovely from De Carril. He's going to go himself. Alexander Gares is there. Raja Karim's going to come in. Waiting. There it is, De Carril again. One more from De Carril. He's got no one to beat. It's just De Carril to finish. Raja's going back. He's not going to catch him. Hero De Carril from the back all the way through to the goal. Brilliant goal. Textbook Polo. What a finish. Kept his cool. Kept his composure. What a goal. Welcome back, everybody. Join us at Polo Line OK on Instagram, Polo Line IT Facebook, and Polo Line TV YouTube. Let's have a quick look at these second chucker horses who are about to start. Sébastien Agaton for Kazakh coming out on Juventa. Ramon coming out on Fidiga. Simon Prado on Valiente. Francisco Elizalde on Avellana. We'll come back to Talandrakis in a minute. Ugs on Machada, though, and Zubia is on Nativa. Kazakh are looking strong. Simon Prado really pushing hard, breaking that defense. But Zubia now, he's a man that can finish. Look at this. This is nice from him, but look how he's being chased. Chased by Ramon Colladine, and it's still Zubia. He does enough, though, to put Zubia out of the equation. Claims the line, does the backhand, intercepted by Ferrari. Ferrari always backing up Zubia. Look at that from Francisco Elizalde. What defense shot there. Swooping in goes Ferrari again. Zubia comes to it. He looks up. He's going to shoot. He's going to shoot from there. It is in. That's great. Great foresight. Brilliant defense from Ferrari. Working so hard in there. And Zubia. Oh. Hang on. No flag. The umpire says no. The flagman thought it was in. The umpires say no. No goal, but great dangerous play from Zubia. You see, he's dangerous in that area. Couple of millimeters, but it didn't go in. I think the flagman just got his little signals wrong. And there we go. Oh, Francisco is literally coming out on fire. Semi-finals. This is what's at stake. It's quarterfinals for semis. Stolen by Fran. He's got to be careful because he's playing in the danger area of his goal. He sloops it out the way of Ferrari. But this is what I mean. Again, look, he's in defense, he's in attack, and now he's coming through for another run to goal. He's super well mounted. Look at that pass up to Agaton. Sébastien. Oh, what a great hit from Sébastien. Now he's just got to take his time. Sébastien. Over the line. Great run from Sébastien. In about 50 minutes or so, they will be playing Kazakh. The Argentine Jockey Club Open will be taken off in about 50 minutes, and Kazakh have got a team out there as well with Polito Pierres. They had a win over Pilot the other day. So Kazakh truly worldwide at the moment. Polo Line TV capturing as much of that as possible as well. But back to France. Ferrari, just over that. Comes Prado. Simon. Looking strong. Cuts to the left. Try out the air. Dodgy bounce. Back to Ferrari. Zubia behind. Ferrari. Oog gone up. Edwards behind. Oog's waiting for it. Still on the near side. Ferrari doing a cracking job. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Gonzalo, you've taken it all the way. It just needs finishing. Oh, that was a beautiful goal. Absolute beautiful goal with traffic, with people on his hip. He had to go near side, offside. That was classic textbook goal and worth his 7 goals. Absolutely. Nice finish, Gonzalo. Here we go. In we go. Ball stolen. Look at this. Kazakh. Simon Prado. He's made a break. He's got no one. He's just got to finish. He's got a little chase from Gonzalo. Can he do it? Yes, he can. And this is what it's all about from the lineouts. Look how quickly both these teams are breaking away. Literally just coming boom straight out, and they are off. Super well mounted, both sides. Ferrari just couldn't get him, and it just needed one more little half shot to finish. And that was very nice from Prado. (4-1). Oh, Ferrari's off. Again now, look, from the midfield. Now this time, Ferrari takes a great shot on it. Is it going to go? Oh, this match is delivering some big, open, fluid shots. They're shooting from far out. And this is exactly what we didn't see in the other game. This is so much more open from both sides early on. We saw it towards the end of last game, but this is a completely different way of playing, and both teams are taking big, long shots, stretching their opposition. What a shot from Ferrari. From Ferrari. Breaking from the line out. Ferrari again. Super well mounted today. Backed. Goladin. Zubir is going to take it. Oh, Zubir left Sebastian Agaton. He left Agaton to come onto the line. And there was a Simon Prado coming down the line. Zubir thought he was okay, but you look at this. So Zubir was with Agaton. He then comes in front. Carmenac family, they've made the name for themselves, haven't they, dominating prestigious tournaments across Europe with that signature pink stripy tops that they wear. They really stand out on the field. They won in 2022. They were runners-up in 2020. This French Open. There's the shot. Oh, wide. Wide by Coladin. A good go, but look at what this Polo, really nice big open shots, the style of Polo that's so great to watch. And there's so many people here all down this one side where we're facing the cameras. You can't see them. There's a few cars on the other side in the camera shot, but on this side there's tons of cars here. It's about 18 degrees. There's a little bit of drizzle in the air. It's a bit of a damp, miserable day, but everybody is here cheering on the teams, wanting to know who's going to go through to the semi-finals. Will it be Talandrakis? Can they repeat their win from 2022? Especially if Zubir has anything to do with it. He won MVP that time, scored most of the goals. Just couldn't quite get over onto that one. Unfortunately, he plays so well off one goal. Talandrakis, there's the backhand. What a cracking back from Prado to Fran. Francisco Elizalde, title holder from last year with a different team, La Fija Sandbox. They're not playing this year, but there's the pass up from Fran. Yep, picked up beautifully by Coladin, working hard. They're literally, all four of them are going for it. Picked up by Zubir. Oh, that's unfortunate. Gonzalo and Zubir just in front of an ongoing. They're quick to get to the line, aren't they? Kazakh riding down that line. Look, watch this. Francisco doesn't go as far as he wanted to, but it was a very, very good effort. Zubir will hoover this up, keeps hold of it for now. He's got a Ferrari behind if needed. Leaves it exactly for him. Then releases, and look at Zubir, asked for a lot of speed, but look at the way Coladin's trying to get back. Zubir just checks up, and again, look at this. Sebastian Agaton's got to go back in defence with Ferrari, with Hugues and Edouard. Look at Zubir, look how good he is. This is how he scored a lot of the goals before. It pops out the back. Francisco Elizalde's there, but this is Ferrari. He looks up, there's the shot. Oh, wide. And that is the end of the second chukker, ladies and gentlemen, here at France. And we leave France for a second, and we go over back to the Jockey Club, to Argentina for the Jockey Club Open, seeing some highlights from day two. La Hache 13 goals to 10 Scone. They beat Scone, and Kazakh their Argentine team 11, beating Pilot 7. Check out some highlights. It's all kicking off over in Argentina. Welcome back, everybody, to the third start of the third chukker here for the Open de France. And there you have Kazakh. Look at them all chatting as a team. Francisco having a good chat with everybody, saying what he wants and how they need it. They were finalists in 2021. They were winners in 2023. They play in the UK. They play in Argentina. They're about to kick off in about 40 minutes. Over there, France, their notable win, obviously, April at Elestina this year in Argentina. Nico Piedras first played for Kazakh in the French Open as well when they won it in 2023. They had a great run in the Gold Cup. They made the final against La Dauphine Scone. And Sébastien Agaton, the French patron, is really one of the big players in pushing European polo around here. Ponies. Let's have a look. Sébastien is on Walsh. Ramon Coladin on Coquito. Simon Prada on Totti. He starts on Totti. Francisco Elizalde on Patito. Talandrakis, Oog, coming out on Palada. Gonzalo Ferrari on Dani. Juan Martin Zubia coming out on... No, Juan Martin coming out on Zubia, on Dani. And then Eduard coming out on Estafa. And they've won a lot of tournaments, and so has Francisco Elizalde. Kazakh, but so have the Talandrakis boys. French Open winners in 2022. Gold Cup de Ville, Coupe d'Or 2024, and the Cartier Queen's Cup that year in England. And this year they've won the Coupe d'Or and the Coupe d'Argent again. Here we go. It is one chukker before half-time. We're 4-2. Kazakh are leading, but only by 2. That is nothing at the moment, and they're all going to fight for this last spot in the semi-finals. We're going to do a draw after this match where all teams will be drawn to see who they face in the semi-finals. More about that later. And look at this from Kazakh. Could it be a great finish? Oh, yeah, so close. Ramon Coladin. Really nice try from him, but he couldn't finish. Ball being brought back in by Zubia. Oh, he's mishit that, Ferrari. He's got to turn round. He manages to sweep up and get that. Oh, he knows he's got Zubir. Oh, no, I thought he was going to leave it for Zubir. He tries to chip it in left. It wasn't a great hit. That might have gone against them that time. Francisco does a brilliant backhand and then he races onto it. But look who's coming through. Fran says, I've got it. Don't worry, Ramon, you keep going. Ramon now picks that up, backed. Oh, inside to try and find Ramon. That was brilliant foresight from Simon Prado. And there's the shot from Francisco Elizalde. Oh, to the right-hand side of the post. But how deadly is Kazakh looking? Stealth-like, every single player. And some really interesting plays. That little cut angle shot back inside in order for another Kazakh player to pick it up. That was ingenious. Okay, Ferrari takes it off Zubir. Zubir now loops round and he's waiting to either come in behind. Yes, he's going to take that one. He's got to be careful he doesn't lose it. That was a bit close. I think Ferrari thought he was a bit more behind him, but he's done well, Juan Martin, to take that. He's being hunted by Elizalde. Look, he's just waiting, Fran. He's just waiting to pick his moment to come in. Zubir, he's still got it, but this time he leaves it. In comes Ferrari. That's one man gone. Ferrari's now behind Fran. It's just Zubir to beat. Elizalde looks and he goes, okay, who's going up? Simon, are you going to go? Because he'll come the pass. I might be able to get it to you. There's the shot. Half shot. Zubir reads it. Intercepts. Intercepts and brings it. Up, turning. Here we go. Could be another one for Ramon. What a game he's having. He's hooked out of that. There's no whistle. Such good open play. We've hardly had any penalties in this. Nice. Ball in, but doesn't get stopped. That's good riding. Good riding from Ferrari, and there's a whistle on the play, and Talandrakis will pick up a penalty as a few people go to change. Ferrari jumps, doesn't do the one horse to one horse, but he swaps on the ponies. Let's see if I got what he's jumping onto. Naomi, I think. Naomi or Ragosa. But they decide to take it quickly. Juan Martin Zubir. Back is Prado. He had to get all the way back. Still Zubir. He's trying to utilize this now to find some space. He tries to go for the next shot, but he knew he had Francisco Elizalde on him. And if it connected with him, he would have been called a foul. So in comes Zubir again. Kazakh were quick to turn, but not quick enough. Back to Prado. Prado, what a turn from Simon. Like he was on a motorbike. What a turn and what a pass up to Francisco Elizalde. This is great stuff. Oh, got to be careful there. Coming round, Fran might have just had to check up. That's okay, though, because he's got Prado. Look, there's white shirts everywhere, and they're free. There's the near side, picked up by Ramon. What a game he's having. 2 goals? Yeah, right. Unbelievable. Here we go. No, Zubir claims it back. Elizalde on Zubir. So calm under pressure is Zubir. He says, well, that's the first time I've ever heard him raise his voice. There's the back. Prado is just nailing these backhands. Simon up to Fran. And again, it's that interconnection. Prado with a beautiful backhand. Fran's got a stick and ball now. Oh, he's put it a little bit to the right. He's got Ferrari coming. He finishes. He scores. Francisco Elizalde. An amazing backhand set up by Simon Prado. That was textbook backhand. And Francisco run onto that one and finished it nicely. Kazakh are feeling like they've got momentum in their sails at the moment. Back to Ferrari for Talandrakas. Ferrari bringing it. He's got Prado to beat. In goes Francisco Elizalde with a little bit of a steal and a spoil. It's back to Zubir. Zubir comes onto it very quickly. They look up. Zubir turns. How he turned. Oh, Ferrari finishes. Zubir was there. How there wasn't a whistle, I do not know. That was unbelievable. What a turn from Zubir, keeping the ball. Look at this. Fran comes round to try and get him. The ball gets left. And then Coladin Roman manages to finish that off. Well done, Ramon. No, I mean Gonza, not Ramon. You know what I mean. Not Ramon, Gonzalito, Gonza Ferrari. Here we go, 5-3. Ferrari, there he is. He's playing such a great game, Ferrari. There's the backhand. Nice from Ferrari. Ferrari against Elizalde. Elizalde, a lot of pressure. Zubir's behind to help him out. Oh, whistle. Zubir thinks that Fran might have been in the way, but Fran might have just... Here we go, let's look at this. Yeah, Talandrakas looked like they were going that way, but the penalty has been given for them against. So it is for Kazakh, and it will be for Francisco Elizalde. Oh, little stumble as he comes through. Ferrari come onto that one. Prado. Ooh, comes off a pony. That's unfortunate. Zubir comes in on this chestnut with a white blaze. Gets pickpocketed quite quickly and quite easily. Francisco stolen. He's got Oog to beat. Look at that. He comes out like a powerhouse. Oog's got to chase Francisco. Francisco Elizalde. Half shot, near shot. Oh, needs finishing off by Ramon Coladin. Wow, Fram. He had Oog breathing down his neck, and Fran just had to have a look at this. But Ramon was in the right place. He took it on the near side. He had to reach back for it. It was right in front of goal. It hit the post, and Ramon just comes in to finish. Brilliant play. Kazakh are punching. And that is the final bell for the third chukker here at Chantilly for the Open de France. We've got 2 more chukkers to go. Kazakh lead 6-3. We will be back in about 5, 6, 7 minutes, something like that, ladies and gentlemen. Check out these highlights from our brilliant party that we had here. It was 80s themed here at Open de France Chantilly Polo Party, and there were some cracking people dressed up in some very cool costumes. We had a great night. They know how to play hard, but they know how to party hard here at Chantilly. We'll be back after half-time.
Honey, I got what you want. Give me all of your love, 'cause it's burning hot. It's what you do to me, babe, I can guarantee. Honey, I got what you need. Under the night sky, I want your eyes all on me. Don't tell me lies now, I always get mine. Don't play with me. Do you want it? Can you feel me? Can you handle it? Right? Do you want it? Don't try to unhold. I can't take it anymore. Put your love on me now. Trust me and you will see. Honey, I got what you want. Honey, I got what you need. Honey, I got what you want. Honey, I got what you need. Give me your love, no holding back, no. We could take it to the stars where you wanna go. The things that we can do, don't need to prove you know.
No, creo que hoy arrancamos bien el primer cheque, creo que íbamos 5-1. Y nada, después obviamente es difícil contra estos equipos, estos jugadores, mantener esa distancia en el tablero. Creo que comíamos bien, empezamos por ahí a mirar un poco de más, a alargarlos, a no jugar tan cerca, y ellos empezaron a agarrar la pelota y bueno, nos metieron en un quilombito y al final empezamos a jugar un poco mejor, a marcar un poquito más y creo que sacamos un partido difícil. Sí, o sea, obviamente es dificilísimo este torneo, o sea, hay unos equipos buenísimos. Obviamente es la segunda vez que jugamos con Paquito y Hilario juntos, primera vez con Nachi, pero bueno, o sea, no somos un relojito ni cerca, pero por lo menos creo que estamos más o menos bien en posiciones y tratando de agarrar un poquito de sistema. Sí, bueno, yo había jugado con Facu el año pasado, y bueno, hablé con Juansu, que tenía ganas de armar algo, y bueno, yo soy bastante amigo de Paquito y hemos jugado en la temporada pasada con Paquito mucho, y es de los chicos que están en mucho crecimiento, así que nada, creo que estamos bien en posiciones y somos muy amigos entre todos, así que nada, un equipo divertido. Después vamos a ver cómo andamos, pero por lo menos tenemos muy buena onda. No, bueno, eso es una lucha constante de todos los días, de tratar de encontrar los caballos, de organizarse mejor. Y bueno, yo tengo la suerte de mucha gente que me aporta caballos, y bueno, yo trato de ir comprando y hago un préstamo y nada, un poquito de todo.
Well, welcome back, everybody, to Polo Club de Chantilly for the second half of the last quarter-final of the weekend. Kazakh leading 6-3. You can see it was a great start from Kazakh in the first chukker, if you're just joining us. Then one more from them and two from Talandrakis, but then two more from Kazakh in the third and only one from Talandrakis leaves them on 6-3. Pony-wise, see what we've got, see if we've got any. Sebastian Agaton, Digadora, Espia for Ramon, Cristal, Simon Prado, Big Sister for Francisco Elizalde. He starts on Big Sister. Ug is on Popiria. Gonzalo Ferrari, don't have one for his fourth chukker. Zubia on Gorda, starts on Gorda. And Edouard starts on Lupe. So, who's going to take it? Who's going to beat? Who's going to win and join Esso? They've just taken in extra time the spot before for semi-finals. Octagon and La Magdalene, both undefeated coming into quarterfinals, and both have gone in to join. So we have three spots and one more to go. Here we go, whistles in. 2 chukkers to go, 5 chukker match. Kazakh seems to have a lot of wind in their sails, and this could be another one here. So Elizalde, he'll come to this. Just checks back up. He waits for Sebastian Agaton to have the run. There's the pass. That was really nice from Fran. He waited. He let Sebastian come through. There's the goal. Oh, now did Sebastian get his stick to that ball, or did he watch it go over? I mean, he should have just put his stick down there and claimed it. I mean, Francisco, it was a beautiful pass. Oh, I would have played it, Sebastian, anyway, and just said that you claimed it. But fantastic from Fran, and what an opening! What an opening from the line-out. Really making strong roads internationally. Kazakh, 15 minutes so or time. They kick off in Argentina, playing the Jockey Club. And what a lineup they've got there and that team. Gonzalo Ferrari, look at that. Chips that back for Talandrakis. It comes back up to him. He was going to give it back to Zubia. This could be nice. Gonzalo Ferrari all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. He shoots. Brilliant goal from Ferrari. That was very, very nice. That was cool. That was calm under pressure. The replay of that, no one could come in front of him. He just kept it. He kept his cool. Look at this. Look. And what a finish. What a finish. Ferrari, for me, MVP at the moment. Back to the middle they go. Prado picks that up. Zubia reaches out to hook. Ramon over the top of that one. Sebastian has a go. He gets caught off it by Fran. Fran says, I've got it. You keep going forwards. Ooh, stolen by Ferrari. Look at that. He came flying in. Stole it off Francisco Elizalde. Great ride off, though. Kazi got it. He asked for a little bit more speed, but Ferrari is really pushing. Ramon is there, but look at Ferrari. Oh, my God. Look at Ferrari. It's rolling, it's rolling, it's rolling. It's gone. Honestly, Gonzalo Ferrari has come out. He has had his mate, he has had his Weetabix, he has had literally everything, because he is just having one of the best games I've seen him play in the whole of this tournament, and he is really helping take Kazakh up every time. Here we go. Ramon's going to answer. Oh, wide, 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 wide. Zubir goes quick, brings it in off the line at a bit of speed, but he leaves it behind for Ferrari. Zubir cuts left. Then he cuts right again, waiting for Ferrari, giving him some options. He then comes behind, rides the line, wants to claim it, but that's okay. Umpire says claim and carry on. Ferrari leaves it. Zubir has to turn quickly. Francisco's got it. He looks up, Fran. He goes for the long ball. Ramon's going to take it on the near side. He's got to be careful he doesn't foul in front of Ferrari. He goes for the next shot, but it just rolls wide to the right-hand side. That is unfortunate. That was a very nice try. Zubia. Waiting. Look at that launch from the big man. Watch out, it's coming. Oh, which car is it going to hit? Which windscreen is it going to go? Okay, drop ball. Francisco. Up to Ferrari. Highly versatile player, Ferrari. But it's back now. Simon Prado to Francisco. Francisco along the ground. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. And he's finishing off, and he's there again, Ramon. He's there again, and he finishes it. Great, great stuff from Kazakh. Francisco pumping that ball up. Ramon just gets away from Zubir and just puts that in to finish. Another one. Kazakh came through on penalties into the quarterfinal stages. They came in with a 2-win and 1-loss record. Talandrakas have come through undefeated. And Kazakh, you'd expect them to come through undefeated, but they did lose one of their matches against Tedalou, who were just playing in the last quarterfinal. Wow, look at that. Zubir and Francisco fighting it out. Ramon changed onto a grey, absolutely flying. Passes that ball up. Zubir reaches forwards, gets a really big forward stick on it to try and claim it. In doing so, he might have just caused a foul. Oh, it's bounced out over. So drop ball. Fran, wow, look at that. It's sailing to Ramon. Zubir comes in to sweep. Juan Martin stops and turns. He's got Simon Prado now with him, pushing hard, trying to push him out. Francisco's loose. So is Prado. Ferrari being marked well by Ramon. Zubir up to Edouard. Is Edouard going to ride down on it? He gets overtaken. Great little slice in from Gonzalo Ferrari. Don't tell me he got it. That is the best goal of this match. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Ferrari, boom. Look at it. And that is why he's such a highly versatile player. He plays in the UAE circuit, St. Moritz on the snow. Gaston Polo team this year in England. You might have seen him. He was part of that big Gaston formidable side. They couldn't win the title, but they were out there competing in the high goal. Royal Windsor finals he's won. Often playing 4 quarters, orange, 4 quarters black at this medium level. But big association on the UK and the European circuit is Ferrari. But here comes, look at him, last year's title and the way he rides. You can tell that's a Francisco Elizalde, the way he sits and he gets those back legs going onto it. He's pushing, 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 and look at how he's cutting it back inside. This is going to be textbook. He looks over his shoulder, but he's, no, he's put it. The whistle's gone, 8-6 Kazakh lead at the end of the 4th chukker. Wow, it's getting exciting. For me, Gonzalo Ferrari is MVP. It is turning out to be a very exciting match, but it can all change in one chukker. We know that, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. Last chukker, then we'll find out from a draw who will take the semi-final positions. Back in a few moments. See you in a little while. Welcome back, everybody, to Chantilly Polo Club for the final chukker of this quarter-final stage. It is the final match, and at the end of this, we will know who will be taking the last semi-final spot that will be played later on next week. It has been such an amazing tournament so far. 16 teams being represented, coming to the field by some incredibly talented players, players from all over the world, and some of the top best players in the world. Argentine Palermo finalists, winners of Triple Crowns and US Opens and British Opens, and it really has become in the last 5 years one of the most competitive tournaments on the European circuit. It comes straight after Sotogrande, straight after England. It is a full-on, and in order to win, you've got to be able to compete at a very high level. And it's not 16 goal, it's more like 18 to 20 goal. The standard is unbelievable, and you can see why it's attracting some of the best patrons and some of the best players literally from around the world. It's very exciting. We're here 8-6. It was a very similar story the last quarter-final between Esso and Terelu. They were like this, actually, and then there was a big comeback from Esso in order to take it in extra time. We are 8-6. Kazakh have momentum, but Talandrakis are fighting hard. Zubir and Gonzalo Ferrari really working. But Francisco Elizalde, Ramon Coloradin, and Simon Prado are just really pushing hard and playing a very, very clever game. Ponies, we'll see what we've got. Most of them chop and change in the fifth. There's Edouard. Flacco there just helping him out. The ponies literally looking after him. What is he now? Late 70s, and he's out there. He's like, his pony's like, I'm done. I don't want to carry on. He's going to swap. He's going to change. Was going to say he's jumping on to Rabona, but we want to make sure Edouard is feeling comfortable on his ponies. That one just looking like it's got a little bit of spicy life in it, and I'm sure Edouard doesn't want to do some buckaroo impression across the field, does he? So Edouard's just going to jump onto something else quickly, and then he'll be back out. Hugues Carmenac, Sun, playing so well. Larinita and Kazakh have just kicked off in Argentina at the Jockey Club. Larinita versus Kazakh. So you shouldn't be watching it. You should be watching this. But just to tell you, that is about to kick off over there. Kazakh playing in Argentina, the Jockey Club Open. What a fantastic tournament that is. It's kind of like the pre-warm-up, if you like, to the Triple Crown. The Women's Open kicks off in a couple of days. Here, the French Women's Open. And that's going to be fantastic because in all, we're going to be representing about 15 nations. I mean, we're welcoming English, Hazel Jackson, Millie Hine, Hope Areno from the US, her first time here. When Talandrakis won this, it was with Rufi Benzadon. Same lineup, but just Rufi in. And Kazakh, when they won this in 2023, it was Antonio Hegi, Sebastian Agaton, Nico Pierres, and Beltran Laule. And they beat Amanara with the Chavan brothers. And last year's title, it was La Fija Sandbox. Francisco Elizalde, Arthur Madrid, Rufino Benzadon, and Nicolas Tomasevic. Here we go. The final. Don't tell me. No. Don't tell me that was unbelievable. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. What a goal that was. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Kazakh are literally on fire. 9-6. Picked up. Zubir picks it up. They got to fight hard. They've got a whole chucker though. Big comebacks can happen. Ooh, Carmenac can't quite get to that one. Ramon tries to bring it round. Zubir tries to intercept. There's the pass up from Prado. Prado back up. Francisco Elizalde reaches out. Here he comes through again. Sebastian Agaton's going to ride down on that one and get a hit on that one. Yes, he does. He's got a waiting Hugues Carmenac. It's still Sebastian. Hugues now decides to go in and spoil with a backhand. They both cancel each other out on the second runners coming in onto that one as well. Now it's Kazakh. It's Fran. Zubir comes in with a ride-off. Oh, he rides and then he bounces off and he plays the near side, but it bounces off Zubir. Zubir's stolen it straight from inside Francisco Elizalde, and it's Edouard and it's Zubir, and away they go. Edouard's at the front. Zubir's coming through. Edouard's going to run to goal. Zubir now. Zubir going. Shoots. Juan Martin. Beautiful goal. Wow. All the way from down in the 60-yard down in the other end. Changes ponies. What a run. And this is hopefully the start of the comeback for Juan Martin. And it goes. Straight out the line out, straight back to Kazakh, picked up by Ferrari. Ferrari tries to hook. Look at these two fighting. Amazing. Ramon, Colladine and Ferrari cancelling each other out, but they're back at it each other again. He takes it on the near side. Ferrari looking for its left for Francisco Elizalde. Elizalde right in front of goal. Elizalde. Ferrari tries to hook and go for the backhand. There's a whistle. No whistle. They're looking for it. But umpires Jason Dixon, Henry Fisher and Ben Turner. Third man, Ben Turner. Jason Dixon and Henry Fisher. Mounted officials are all okay with that one. In it comes. Juan Martin Zubir brings it in off the back line. Leapy boundy pony, but he asks for a little check and then an explosion of speed just to try and get away from Fran. But he knows Fran's behind him. Ferrari's going to come in and just watch for a second to see where it's going to go. There's the backhand from Prado, straight to Francisco's stick. Ferrari didn't wait around at all before he got into that one. Zubir says, I'm there if you want, but Ferrari, just brilliant little pony. What a little pass up as well, up to Hugues. Can Hugues take out Prado? Yes, he can. Colladini takes it on the near side, but he has a go, but nice effort from Hugues. Great foresight from Ferrari. Trying to leave Talandrakis as he makes the attack, but it's 9-7. Look at that score. There's 3 minutes to go. Still can happen. This is for the Coupe Blackhound, for the Blackhound Trophy, this one. It's one of the lots of different matches are played for different titles as we go through the tournament, similar to like the Cartier Queen's Cup and the British Open. Oh, Zubir's gone over the top of that one. Elizalde. Oh, is he going to get done for that? Surely not. 9-7. Which way is this going to go if it goes to Talandrakis? Ooh. It is a penalty. Wow. This could change a few things. Could they bring it closer? 9-8. Zubir to take it. Now he's been getting all his penalties. He's got a good high scorer. Wow. 239. 9-8 Zubir if you do this. goal, the new generation of Polo stars. His tactical awareness and his versatility is phenomenal. And there it is. And there's the flag. And he's done it. It's 9-8. We've got a game on, ladies and gents. This is what's so exciting about these matches, especially when it comes down to the wire. Look how calm and cool his pony is. He's got literally no contact on the mouth whatsoever. That pony just lolloping along. And he takes the strike, concentrates on it. And 9-8, he brings up the score. Classic Zubir. Son of Martin Zubir. He's climbed through the youth ranks. He's won 5 Argentine youth titles. He started playing with La Dolfina's young national side when he was about 18, 19 years of age. What is he now, 25, 26? Zubir is trying to take this back up. There's the interception by Ferrari. Ferrari! He doesn't get the foul that they wanted, though, Kazakh. Ferrari have brought it to 9-9. This is unbelievable stuff here. Wow! Unbelievable. Prada thought he was fouled, but no whistle from the umpire, and Ferrari just carried on going. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 9-9 with 1:20 on the clock. This is what it's all about. It's a little bit like the match before. We went to overtime in the last sort of 30 seconds, I think it was, and we had a penalty, and it was another penalty either way. Oh, Kazakh have picked it up. Now, it's got to be careful. Are we going to go to golden goal, or are we going to go through on normal time? There's 1 minute to go. It's whoever makes the mistake. What a comeback from Talendrakis. I mean, Zubir and Ferrari fighting so hard. There's the backhand. They all turn. Wow. Who's there first? Ferrari. Would he get there? He does. He turns well. Oh, Fran. There's Zalde. They've got 38 seconds on the clock of regular time. Oh, that was a miss-hit. That wasn't brilliant. Picked up by Ferrari. Oh, that could have stopped an attack there. There's the backhand to Zubir. Zubir's picked it up. He's got to take it for a run. He's got one man in front of him. Oh, they've all gone over the top of that one, and it's Elizalde that'll come in and swoop in like an eagle, and he can finish from here. He's got the horsepower. He's got the tactical awareness. Zubir's watching him like a hawk. He wants to know what he's going to do, but Ferrari is there to try and intercept. Oh, bouncing ball. Oog gets called for the backhand. It's enough to fall to Zubir. Zubir picks up the backhand from Oog. This is brilliant from Talendrakis. They've won the Coupe d'Argent. Whoa! They've won the Coupe d'Or. He doesn't get fouled. They carry on going. Zubir's hanging on in there. He's not shouting. He's not screaming. This is what I mean. He just takes it so cool. And Ferrari interlocking, slows it down a little bit. He's got Francisco there. He's gone past Fran. What a cool little pony he's on. So cool in its lateral movement and its nippiness. Wow. Here we go. Ferrari's got a couple of white players coming through. Zubir. Did Zubir get fouled? Zubir got fouled. Right in front of goal, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my Lord. He came across. Did he? No, he didn't. The other way. Yeah, sorry. I thought it was Kazakh that fouled, but it's Kazakh that get the penalty. Here we go. It's so exciting. I'm getting all confused. Oh, off the back. Kazakh on the line. Whistle on the play. Let's have a look at this one. Kazakh, yeah, straight in front. Oh, no. Simon, what are you doing? Umpire shouts play. They take it. Going to take it quick. Zubir, what's he going to do? Playing with Sujan Indian Tigers the last couple of years with Jaisal Singh. A big hello to Jaisal. I hope you're watching. Watching Yaman, who's been part of the Sujan Indian Tigers. That is it. We're going to extra chukker. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, another extra chukker for a spot in the semi-finals. We just had it in the last match. They are all fighting it out here. This is phenomenal stuff. 9-9. We're going to golden goal. Oh, please don't go anywhere. Make sure you come back. We're going to go to some ads very, very quickly whilst they work out some horses. But this is going to be exciting. Who's going to go through to the semi-finals? Will it be Kazakh? Will it be Talendrakis? Vamos. Zubir did so good to get back there in time. Capella comes back in on Facunda, but Chalente is over now, coming towards. Picked up. This is lovely from Decaril. He's going to go himself. Alexander Gares is there. Raja Karim's going to come in. Waiting. There it is, Decaril again. One more from Decaril. He's got no one to beat. It's just Decaril to finish. Raja's going back. He's not going to catch him. Head of Decaril from the back all the way through to the goal. Brilliant goal. Textbook Polo. What a finish. Kept his cool. Kept his composure. What a goal. Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to overtime. Who would have called it? Who would have called overtime? Juan Martin Zubir just getting onto his pony. Wow, wow, wow. 9-9. We had overtime in the last one before between Esso and Tedaloo. And we are back now for overtime for this game. Who will go through to semi-finals? It feels like a semi-final, not a quarter-final. 16 teams coming forwards, down to 8. Talandrakas undefeated coming through, and they've had some amazing wins, Talandrakas. I mean, especially this year as well, the Coupe d'Or in Deauville and the Coupe d'Argent. Last year, they won the Coupe d'Or in Deauville, and they won the Cartier Queen's Cup. And then a few years ago, 3 years ago, they won this French Open in 2022. They were runners-up in 2020. They have literally been undefeated throughout this tournament. It's going to be wherever, but Kazakh have won it in 2023. They're in Argentina now at the Jockey Club. They're 2-0 down in the second chukker in the Jockey Club. It's going to be to whoever. Zubir shoots. Oh, Zubir again. No! He took it from the line out. Ay, ay, ay. Unlucky, Juan Martin. Look at the pressure. Pressure from Prado. And it was enough. Well done, Simon Prado. Well done. Whew. Here we go. Fran, every single play is so important here. You got to forget about the whole rest of the game, and it's all about play by play. That's Polo, and that's certainly something in overtime. Forget about what's happened. Forget about previous plays. It's all about now. And there's the launch, and he's unmarked. He's unmarked. Francisco, he saw him. He's going to take it. Oh, there's the shot. No, wide. Ay, ay, ay. You cannot write this, ladies and gentlemen. You can't write it. He was out front. He was on his own, Simon Prado, and he took a launch at it. It was a bouncing ball. It was hard to get under. Oh, send us a message if you think who's going to go through on overtime. We've got 5 minutes. Golden goal. There's the backhand. Francisco Elizalde's open to it, but Juan Martin Zubir's got to go back in defence, and he's got to try and take this, and he takes it on the near side. Danger, danger, danger in front of his goal. Ooh, Francisco in front. No whistle from the umpire. Fran's got it now. Kazakh are in their 30, in their 40. They are around, buzzing like bees to honey. Fran tries to keep it and go for the next shot. Here comes Prado. He's going to go for it. I think he's going to go for it. He's going to go for the big one. No, wide, 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 wide. Oh, exciting stuff here on Terrain 1 for the Open de France 2025. And this is what I mean. It's not like watching your average 15 to 16 goal. It's like literally watching 18 to 20 goal polo. Two huge organisations on a European and an international scale both play in the high goal in England. Oh, this is going to be an important call. This is going to be a very important call. Zubir hits the ball, goes over and cuts left and hits the back of Fran's horse. And in doing so has given away a penalty to Kazakh in front of goal. Oh no, this might have sealed their fate. I don't think Francisco is going to miss it from here, ladies and gentlemen. What was he thinking? He went left, he didn't even have the ball, and he ran into the back of Fran, and he's been penalised for hitting the back of Fran's horse. And now Francisco is going to come up and take this penalty, and Kazakh are going to go through to the semi-finals. What a way to go. Oh, that doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem fair to Talandrakis, but it is. Everybody played brilliantly, and Kazakh had momentum from the start. They were flying. What a comeback in the last chukker to Talandrakis. Don't count that out. They came back very, very hard. And very, very well. What a comeback in the fourth and the fifth from them. They brought it up to level. And just Zubir has just... that was a mistake. And it's going to be in his head. And that's unfortunate. And Francisco takes the penalty. And Kazakh, they won it in 2023. They are at the Jockey Club right now, 2-1 against Larinita. And look what it means to them. Fighting hard. Fran is so happy. Simon Prado, what a game he had. Sébastien Agaton and Ramon Colladine. A brilliant play from all four of the players. They made it to the final of the British Open with a slightly different team against La Dauphine Scone. They are now through to the semi-finals of the Open de France. And it really does feel like that was a semi-final in itself. And again, both teams deserve to win. Talandrakis, actually, that was unfortunate, and they can hold their heads up high. You think you've got Hugues and Edouard out there, and then you've got those two working so hard in the middle with Gonzalo Ferrari. He was brilliant. What a play he did this week and this whole tournament. What a game he had. And Juan Martin Zubir, calm under pressure. But the win goes to Kazakh. Sébastien Agaton, the French patron. Wow, he shakes his head. He's like, oh, that was close. Fran is like, yes, vamos, 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 let's go. Look at what it means to get through to that semi-final stage. Yes, he says, hugs all around. And that is a joy to watch. They led most of the way, but look at that comeback from Talandrakis, 6 in the 4th to 9 in the 5th. And that is where they made the difference. And you've got to say that they really held it on the line and put their hearts out there, Talandrakis. But Fran is super chuffed, and so he should be. Playing for Nico Pierres, he's normally in with the team. Last time they had a win here. It's been 2 years. Fran won last year. He knows what it takes. Team photo. He's doing a message or someone. Oh no, he's looking. I think he's looking at the. He's looking at the top goal scorers.
Gracias.
Yeah, vamos, vamos, vamos. Right, so what happens here is we now do a draw. There's going to be a draw straight after this match. Okay, the Black Hound Cup this was played for, but there will be a draw between all of the semi-finalists that have got through to work out who plays who in the semi-finals. So all the quarter-finalists that have gone through to the semi-finals will now draw to find out who plays who. Look at this from Fran. Honestly, some brilliant goals from either side, from Ferrari, from Gonzalo Ferrari, from Zubir, from Prado, from Ramon Coladin. Look at this one from Ramon. Oh, was that? No, that was from Ferrari on the near side. Great finish from him. This one, look at this, the big one. Out wide, the next shot, and it found the posts. Possibly one of the best ones, I think, of the tournament, that one, and of the game. This one, Fran, he was out all on his own, but it still went a little bit to the right, and he had a Gonzalo chasing him, and he finished that one really nicely. Kazakh, super impressive from the start, kept the wind in their sails, but great comeback from Talandrakis and a great play from this man, Gonzalo Ferrari. He worked his heart off. Here we go. This is the one from out wide. Look at that. Great one from Ferrari again. This one, Zubir. This was the comeback. The Ferrari Zubir comeback in the 4th and 5th chukker. Brought them back up. But it went to golden goal, it went to overtime, and it went to Kazakh. And they take it just at the end. But Talandrakis deserve a huge round of applause. A massive one because they did so well. Field goals, 9-8. Throw-ins, very similar, 10-11. Look, fouls, 5 apiece. Very low scoring as well. And that was what was nice about this game. There was hardly any penalties. It was open. It was flowing. And 1 out of 1 for Kazakh penalty. 1 out of 2 for Talandrakis. No corners and no yellow cards. A really good game of polo. Agaton Sebastian with Benoit Perrier. The polo manager here, Philippe and Benoit, the powerhouses behind Chantilly Polo Club. The massive organisation that it takes to have at least 1,200 horses here and so many teams. There's not many clubs, I think, in Europe that could handle so many visiting teams on site. Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to do the draw now off camera for the quarterfinals into semi-finals to work out who plays who, and we'll keep you updated with that. Over in the Jockey Club Open, they're playing at the moment, and it is 4-1 to Kazakh. So if you want to enjoy some more Kazakh love, then go to Polo Line to Argentina. I'm Carlos Martinez. We will be back for the semi-finals in a few days, and the Women's Open starts as well. Plenty of polo here in France. We will see you very soon.